Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is the Indie Game of the Week, You Must Build a Boat, and thank you for watching. You Must Build a Boat is a match 3/endless runner with light RPG elements, guys, and to say the freaking least, it's addictive as hell. And what makes this game so fun and vastly entertaining, guys, is that you're constantly being rewarded. You're constantly unlocking new aspects, constantly unlocking new features to your ship, and this quickly develops you into a kind of like a one more run mentality. And then next thing you know, 5 hours have gone by, you don't know where your children are, and all hell is broken loose. But the point is that this game is just really, it's addictive. It really does a good job of kind of drawing you in and constantly rewarding you to keep you hooked, guys. And that's what I kind of really liked about You Must Build a Boat. But anyways, You Must Build a Boat released on Steam June 2015. It was developed and published by 88 Games. You can go ahead and get You Must Build a Boat on Steam for $4.99. Which, for the amount of gameplay you're going to get out of this game, is a freaking steal, in my opinion. From what I've read, you can get about anywhere from 6 to 8, 9 hours out of this game, and then it's pretty much done, from what I understand. Another thing I want to note is that I'm actually not a huge fan of match 3 style games. They're not usually my type of game. I don't really kind of play them all that often. But You Must Build a Boat was a really interesting game. I was kind of really impressed with it, and I enjoyed it far more than I expected it to, which was very surprising, guys. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the game. You can click on that big red button up there that says skip to the action, and I'll take you straight to the gameplay. But otherwise, we're going to be checking out the settings and the options and all that good kind of stuff, guys. The game does feature 1080p resolutions on full screen. It does feature a windowed mode. You can also, of course, change the resolution. You have VSync, shader effects, and particle count, and some sound sliders, which you can see I turned on the music a little bit because it does get a little bit loud in this particular video. The game doesn't feature any kind of controller support, but then again, it doesn't really lend itself to that style of game, guys. You know, it's a match 3 game. You're mostly playing with your mouse here. There is no Steam cards, but there is Steam achievements. So sorry for all you card hunters out there. That kind of wraps up the settings, basically. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hit continue. I mean, it's not a super vastly complicated game, but it has its complexities enough that it kind of is really fun, really entertaining. So this right here is my boat. And I've been playing the game for, I don't know, I want to say, well, it felt like an hour, but it's probably too closer to me, 3 hours worth of game time here. We're the little guy right there. Of course, automatically you have those adorable pixel graphics. As you can see, there's lots of crazy animals aboard the ship and all sorts of crew and rooms and all that good kind of stuff, and our boat still actually has quite a little bit ways to go and grow before it's completely done. There's a freaking, I'm not sure if that's a camel or a dragon. I think it's a camel dragon, I'm not really sure. But yeah, you can see this is my ship here, and each of these rooms actually does do something. For example, this guy with the green mohawk over here, he contains all sorts of information. So monsters in a powered monster dungeon hit much harder. Creatures in a frozen dungeons are immune to ice but vulnerable to fire. And I can also click on him again and get more information about all sorts of types of things, like the Doom engine here is vulnerable to fire. The slime thrower is a ranged attacker. And while this information it's hard to remember, I'll tell you that one for free. It is there for you to kind of note and kind of keep a track of if you so want it. Question mark, question mark, question mark. All right. This particular room lets you upgrade your defenses. The room on the bottom left down here lets you upgrade your sword. The room above that is for your magic. And then this room right here is where you can actually recruit monsters into your army, your boat, whatever way you want to refer to it as. And then they add percentages or things to help you out during your run, essentially. So like, for instance, it adds a +10 to trap times, because there is a traps in this game. You get a +3% chance to lockpick chancing, 10% to gold found, +20% to gold found. You get the basic idea. Of course, all these do cost resources that you can collect, of course, while running dungeons, which there's like 3 resources. There's like this magic dust, brain power, and then arm power. And then you also collect that, and of course gold, which you collect as you basically venture through the dungeon. This guy down here is a shop. I can go up to him and sell some crap. Like a fancy bauble. And then we can take that gold if we wanted. And then we can upgrade our sword tiles. We could upgrade our magic tiles. We'll go ahead and upgrade our magic tiles. go. Now we have a better chance to do a little bit more damage. Without further ado, let's actually get into a run. That's basically covers the boat. Now when you actually start getting into doing runs, basically, it's an endless runner. So you're not going to win. There's no you getting all the way to the end. You can go for a really, really long time if you're really, really good at match 3 games, but for the most part, you're going to be trying to complete quests. Like for instance, Avarice, which is gain 90 gold. Hold out your hand, which is use the hammer horn. These are what your goals are essentially, and as you basically add more goals to your run, it's going to make the dungeon more difficult. So for instance, anti-magic, power monsters, but you can of course remove them if you want and do like a normal run. But that's not necessarily how you progress in the game. You always want to be completing quests, which unlocks more and more features of your ship, which basically lets you progress forward through the game. So you always want to be kind of doing these quests, but you do have the option, if you wanted, not to do them. So that's basically our quest for this particular. We're going to begin right now. I'm probably going to let you know I'm probably going to suck balls because I'm going to be doing mostly talking while playing the game. There's a lot of things to explain when we're actually in there. So I'm probably going to suck balls, and I'll ask for your patience in that regard. So let's begin run here. Is there any way to pause? No, there is, but it really isn't. Alright, so as you can see, there's several different kinds of tiles here. I'm going to try to talk and match at the same time. Depending on what kind of tiles you're kind of dealing with here, you want to match them up, of course. So like magic tiles are the red ones. Basically, you can do magic damage with those. The sword tiles are for attack. There's also key tiles, which will let you unlock chests here, which you're going to see right here. I got some gold. There's another one. There we go. Perfect. We got some sneakers. We can probably sell those. We're probably going to run into a monster soon here. Oh crap, okay, we got a trap one. Crap, I'm probably gonna lose. Ah, I got trapped. That's okay. Oh god, there we go. We're doing pretty good actually so far. Kind of shocked by that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, there we go. ×2. Of course, does double damage. We got a chest up here. Fantastic. Balls. Now we're constantly being pushed back, if you can't notice, by the way. I'm totally ballsing us up right here. Okay, come on. Think. That will do. Yes, there we go. Pow! We got a comic. Fantastic. Now we're kind of like really far behind, so we gotta think quickly. Oh, we activated our horn. That worked out just in the nick of time. I could not have asked for better luck right there. That was crazy. Okay, we're gonna start trying to unlock some of these so that way we can get some better combos going here. Sometimes it doesn't always work out in your favor. So as we basically progress forward, by the way, as you can see, the dungeon's gotten even a little bit more harder. It's adding more complexity to it. We unlocked a fireball. Those you can get basically by unlocking chests. I'm gonna die. What is that? Is that a beholder? Are you kidding me with that crap? Oh my god. Alright. So we didn't win, obviously, but we did complete one of the quests. We didn't get 90 gold, but we did use the hammer horn. The hammer horn's like a meter that basically builds up, and it builds up as you can basically start making more matches, and then eventually your entire crew basically runs into the dungeon and hits everybody and basically does a ton of damage depending on how many crew you have, and kind of backs you up. It's kind of like just something that just kind of randomly happens. You can't really predict what's going to happen. It's not something you can just activate. It just happens on its own. But you probably saw there was a whole bunch of tiles there that I didn't explain. The box tiles basically kind of cover items. The brain tiles are how you collect brain points. The arm tiles are how you collect arm points. And there's just lots of different complexities there. Even though it looks like a simplistic match 3 game, there's a lot of complexity there. You know, if you start matching 2 or 3 items, you start getting bonuses if you have the ×2, etc., etc., etc. So let's see what we got here for using the hammer horn. This is what I was talking about, where it's constantly rewarding you. Even if you think you sucked, it's constantly rewarding you. So we got a golem. We got some money for that. And now we're back at the ship. So now we can go back and sell that crap we got. We got a comic and sneakers for that. I don't know if we're going to be able to unlock any monsters with this amount of stuff. Let's see. We might be able to. Yeah, we can unlock the little dudes. Alright, let's do that. Oh, he's adorable. He's a little piggy dude. Damn, he was expensive. Alright. So more crew, more monsters. He has some new information for us. Resistant to physical, resistant to magic. Jeez Louise, that thing was just a beast. That thing was going to kill us no matter what we did. We have some money, so we're gonna probably, we should probably go ahead and do here is upgrade our defenses, because we probably haven't nearly upgraded that as much. The shield icon, of course, creates imagine that, a shield, and basically what it does is it prevents the enemy from knocking you back farther. It basically prevents you from taking damage, and it just keeps you in the game a little bit longer, because the more you slide to the left, the more you lose, of course. The more right you are, the more better you're doing. But of course, inevitably, because it's an endless runner, you're going to get knocked out. You're going to get pushed out to the left, which is the only thing I have to say that I think is my problem with you must build a boat, is that I am so focused on matching tiles, is that most of the time it's difficult for me to move my eye up and then move my eye back down, back to where the tiles are. It's sometimes hard to keep track of, what's happening in the up above me, because sometimes there's traps, there's particular monsters who are resistant to magical attacks, or some monsters who are resistant to physical attacks, and sometimes it's just difficult to keep track of. But for the most part, that isn't necessarily something you need to do. All you really need to do is just focus on matching. But it's just something, it's an issue I noticed. Well, anyways, so we still have Avarice. We got a new quest, which is Rapid Reaction. Disarm a trap before it reaches you. So we gotta do that. So that is now one of the major goals. We need to kind of, at all possible, keep our eye up here, because we don't know whenever we're gonna run into a trap. Let's do that. So he's dead. I thought he was dead. Okay, we gotta keep our eye up here, because we gotta see if there's a trap coming. We want to take it out. Damn it. There was not indeed any kind of trap. There we go. Lots of gold. Okay, we got a monster. Arm. Beefy arm. Reminds me of Strong Bad. Consummate bees. Consummate. Alright, he's dead. We got a Doom Engine up here. Get some magic. We got some boxes. We got a sword. They already hit for us. We got a bow. We have an enemy right after that too, so we want to keep matching these as much as humanly possible. Is he not dead yet? Dear God. This guy's tough. Okay, keys, brains. Oh, for God's sakes. So, some runs are not going to be as successful as others. But, you can run again. And if you don't want to go back to the ship, if you don't feel like you accomplished enough, and I certainly didn't really accomplish jack diddly squat, you can keep running. So let's keep trying. Let's keep pressing our luck here and see how we do. Alright, there we go. I love it when stuff just starts, falling like that. It just makes my job so much easier. Keys. 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 Got lots of gold there, a bell. That's lots of nice stuff there. I gotta keep our eyes up for a trap, remember. Let's do that. Let's do that. Very good. That falls into place. Fantastic. He's dead. We got another Doom Engine here. We want to kick his ass as quickly as possible. Let's get a shield up if at all possible. I totally meant to do that on purpose. Shields! Shields, damn it! I'm not seeing anything! Oh god! Oh, we got lucky. We got very lucky there. Very lucky. Okay, we want to keep our eye out for a freaking trap. Sword, 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 sword. Did that count? No, it didn't count! Gosh dang it all! Oh, I'm such an idiot! My reaction times are too slow. I'm a failure. That's okay, because it's not like we're not going to get another chance again, and we're always aiming to collect more treasure. We're always looking to press forward here. I'm probably going to die if I had to guess. I think I've screwed up too much. Yeah, that was it. Oh, no, we did it! Oh, okay. It didn't mark off as complete. Maybe I just missed it. Oh, so we did actually both quests. We accomplished both tasks. So that's kind of like a colossal victory, actually. Alright, super sweet. I thought I'd do far more worse recording this video and playing at the same time. I'm actually doing all that bad. We got another monster, which basically means we can add him to the crew, get some sort of bonus for that. And, oh, we got the giant tentacle monster thing. Fantastic. Quite a bit of gold. Let's jump out of bed. Let's see what we can do. Can we unlock anybody? I don't think so. They're far too expensive. But they will be there eventually be able to unlock once we get enough points for sure. Let's sell whatever items we managed to nab. which is just a bell. It's really not that expensive. Let's go ahead and upgrade our magical. Let's go ahead and upgrade magic here. Or not. There's different tiles, by the way. So, for instance, as you can see here, well, we probably want to grab this one, because this one actually gives us also a bonus magical effect. So this one is going to raise the minimum damage, the maximum damage, but also your attacks freeze your enemies. So we're actually want to do that. Clickety, 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 click. Frozen overcharge staff. So basically now our weapons, our items are all constantly kind of evolving. They're kind of changing and always adding new things to our weapons. Like, for instance, this one can chance to automatically counterattack. Deals extra damage against ranged monsters. This one is a big one. We want to get this one as soon as possible, because that's kind of fancy, it's kind of schmancy, and I really would like that. But yeah, I mean, it's just a really adorable, fun game. I like the music. I like the rapid pace of it. It gives you that frantic feeling that you want to, you know, beat the game as quickly as friggin' possible. I love the ship. I love the pixels. I love all that good kind of stuff. I mean, who doesn't love pixel art, guys? I mean, you can also see the things that you've collected in the game, kind of littered about your ship. Like there's a horn. I'm not sure if you can see anything else right now, but you get the basic idea. It's kind of a cute game. I really like the art. And even if it's a simplistic looking game, it's simplistic in its beauty. It really works very well. So let's add new quests. Oh man. A loyal friend and find the satchel. Alright, so there's our new quests. We'll do a couple more runs here. Not really sure how many more we're going to get to accomplish. Oh damn, he died fast. Man, we are rocking this game. Look at this. This is just... Well, I'm not actually even doing anything, to be fair, though. Ah! We defeated the trap before it did anything to us, thank God. Okay, we're doing really, really good so far. We're kicking ass. We're kicking ass and we're taking names. Whose name? I don't really know. Okay, so let's stop talking crap. Oh God, here we go. This is where I screw up. Shields! Shields, Captain! There we go. There we go. Perfect. We'll do that too. We'll go down like this. Pow. We don't want to use the double keys if at all possible. We want to save that. He's dead. Sword. Shield. Tomato. What? Wait, tomato. Shit. There we go. Pow! Sucker! Fireball! Holy crap! What are you made of, sir? Why won't you die? There, he's dead now. Jesus Christ! Now we got another thing we can add to the game. I also like that aspect. Kind of creates like almost like a random, I don't want to say roguelike factor, but I mean it certainly does have that aspect to it where you don't necessarily know what's going to happen. Nope, don't want to be frozen. Okay, keep on. You can do this. Focus, focus. Sword, shield, sword, Matterhorn. Yes, not the Matterhorn, but whatever it's called, Power Horn. Whatever. I'm not sure it's a Matterhorn, but. Oh my God. Oh my God. This thing just wants nothing but blue swords, and there is absolutely none. Are you friggin' kidding me? Ah. Alright, well, at least we completed half of our tasks there. That was the satchel, by the way, that we were standing in front of. That was just bad timing as far as sword tiles go. We got a new crew member here. Spell's not quite packing the punch they used to. For a low price, I can give you the boost you're looking for. Alright. Visit Liam's Arcanery today. So our ship's going to get bigger now. We're going to go back and you can see our ship's going to get... Yes, and you must build a boat. Constantly reminding you of what you need to be doing here. We have a few empty rooms here that need to be filled up, though. So let's go check out the new shop. I'm kind of excited to see what this does. Okay. Yeah, what the hell? Well, actually, no, hold on. We want to go back down. We want to make sure. Where's our sword guy? There he is. We want to grab this counterattack one. I think that by far, while upgrading our magic's always a good idea. We definitely want to grab that counterattack. And that's one thing, another thing that's I kind of really like about You Must Build a Boat is it also kind of like allows you to craft your own strategy, if you will. You're always kind of coming up with new ways to do things. If you want to be completely magically focused, if you want to be completely sword focused, there's lots of different strategies to kind of go at this game. Even though it is just a match 3 game, there is some strategic, elements to this. There's some tactical decisions that you are making. There is that light RPG element to it all. And I think it really blends perfectly and well with You Must Build a Boat, guys. So I think that's where I'm going to end it, guys. I just want to say big thanks to the developer for a chance to check out this game. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and share, and I'll keep bringing you awesome indie games, guys. If you really enjoyed this video, maybe consider heading up my Patreon page. If you're feeling generous of heart, all donations go to improving the channel or future giveaways. Till next time, guys, play more indie games.